My sister-in-law Karen stole my dead mother's recipes and published them as a cookbook called Karen's Family Traditions, earning $40,000 in sales before anyone realized she'd never cooked a single dish herself. My mom died when I was 26. She left me her recipe box, a wooden antique containing 3 generations of family recipes, handwritten on index cards stained with vanilla extract and tomato sauce. Some cards dated back to my great-grandmother's immigration from Italy. These weren't just recipes, they were our history, annotated with memories. Add extra garlic, Tom's favorite, or birthday cake for Jessica's sweet 16. Karen married my brother Steve 2 years after Mom died. She'd met our family twice before the wedding, both times showing zero interest in cooking or family traditions. She ordered takeout for their rehearsal dinner and served store-bought cookies at their housewarming. Last Christmas, Karen gifted everyone a cookbook. I've been working on this for years, she announced, passing out professionally printed copies. These are treasured family recipes I've collected and perfected. I opened it expecting maybe some basic dishes. Instead, I found my mother's entire collection. Her secret marinara sauce, the wedding cookies she only made for special occasions, my grandmother's Easter bread with the note, "Never share outside family," now printed for mass consumption. But Karen hadn't just stolen them. She'd rewritten history. Mom's notes were replaced with Karen's fabrications. I learned this from Steve's grandmother, who died before Karen met Steve. This recipe won me first place at the county fair. She'd never entered. My signature dish for family gatherings. She'd attended exactly 3. Karen, I said, my hands shaking. These are my mother's recipes. What are you talking about? I developed these myself. I pulled out my phone, showing her photos I'd taken of Mom's recipe cards for safekeeping. Word for word, ingredient for ingredient. Even the same unusual measurements Mom used. A wine glass of olive oil, instead of standard measurements. Karen didn't even blink. Great minds think alike, I guess. Steve looked uncomfortable. Babe, some of these do look familiar. Because I've been making them for you, Karen snapped. When? Steve asked. We eat takeout every night. That's when the truth started unraveling. Karen had never cooked a single recipe. She'd photographed dishes from restaurants and claimed them as her own creations. The homemade pasta on page 47, from Romano's Downtown, the Karen's famous tiramisu, a stock photo from Getty Images. My Aunt Linda pulled up Amazon on her phone. It says here you've sold over 2,000 copies at $19.99 each. Karen shrugged. People love authentic family cooking. But you've never cooked these. I was nearly screaming. I adapted them, made them better. I flipped to Mom's chicken marsala recipe. Karen had changed exactly one thing. She'd written, "Serve with confidence" at the bottom. The extended family exploded. My cousin Tony, a chef, started going through the book. This risotto recipe is physically impossible. You'd have rice soup. Did you even test these after you adapted them? Karen tried to leave, but Grandma Rosa, 93 years old, grabbed her arm. This bread recipe? My mother taught it to me in Sicily. She made me swear to keep it in the family. You've sold our heritage for $20 a book. The humiliation got worse. Karen had scheduled a cookbook signing at our local bookstore. She'd been interviewed by the town newspaper, claiming she was a self-taught chef preserving family traditions. She'd started a food blog with ad revenue, using our recipes and stock photos. But the shameless peak came when Karen doubled down. These recipes would have died with your mother. I'm keeping them alive. You should thank me. Thank you? You stole from a dead woman. She wasn't using them anymore. The room went silent. Even Steve looked disgusted. My teenage niece Sophia had been quietly on her phone. Aunt Karen, your Instagram shows you at a restaurant every night this month. You literally posted a story 2 hours ago saying cooking is for people with too much time. Karen grabbed her book copies to leave, but Grandma Rosa stood in her way. You leave those here. They're evidence. Evidence of what? You can't copyright recipes. No, I said, pulling up my laptop. But you can copyright the exact literary expression, the personal notes, the specific instructions, the family stories you copied word for word. My mom's recipes were published. What are you talking about? Mom contributed to our church's cookbook in 2010, officially published with copyright. You didn't just steal family recipes, you plagiarized published work. I'd found the church cookbook that morning, confirming 15 of Karen's recipes were exact copies of Mom's published contributions. The bookstore canceled her signing. The newspaper printed a retraction. Everyone who'd bought the cookbook demanded refunds. Karen had to pay back the advance from her publisher when they discovered the plagiarism. Steve filed for divorce when he found out Karen had used their joint savings for the initial printing, telling him it was for a vacation. Karen's final Facebook post before deleting her account. Jealous people trying to destroy my success. These recipes chose me to share them with the world. Mom's recipe box sits in my kitchen now, protected but used, the way she